Et voilà tout le monde, comment allez-vous en cette magnifique matinée? Est-ce que vous êtes prêts pour partir à l'aventure de nouveau à passer un brunch tout à fait fantastique ensemble sur FFXVI? Je n'en doute pas. Et bien sûr, coucou Paul, merci d'être en loc. Malgré le fait que voilà, tu ne veux pas tout ça, merci, ça me touche beaucoup. Coucou Sky, bien sûr, coucou à tous. Installez-vous confortablement. On part tout simplement à l'aventure dans le désert de Velkiros. Velkiros, je sais pas du tout comment il le prononce, on verra comment il le prononce. En tout cas, on s'est préparé lors de la session dernière, on a fait toutes les quêtes secondaires, etc. On a fait les mobs de chasse, tout ça. On a eu des combats incroyables également. Franchement, ça a été une super session. On s'est régalé. Ça a été haut de couleur. Et je pense que là, ça va envoyer du lourd. Ça va envoyer du lourd également. Et donc, j'ai vraiment hâte. Nous allons donc partir en route pour le désert en territoire d'Almec, tout simplement. Et notamment, en tout cas, une partie du chemin, notre cher oncle Byron qui va nous accompagner. Et donc, l'objectif est d'aller au Mother Crystal de Dalmec, parce que on soupçonne que Hugo y est pour, en tout cas, on est en chemin pour se soigner, parce qu'on l'a bien marvé et on lui a fait perdre ses deux mains. Voilà, pas de bras, pas de chocolat. Ah, voilà, comme on le dit si bien. C'est parti, mon kiki. Magnifique. C'est extrêmement tadalan, mais c'est magnifique quand même. Petit OST là.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Il y a une donne chaud habillée comme ça là.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Voilà, il y a notre oncle qui nous accompagne, c'est incroyable. L'énigme des sables. Ils arrivent.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
Ok. Alors, wow, je sens. Oh là là. Oh, je sens que la map va être énorme. Alors là, voilà, ça va être. On va pouvoir aller là, en vrai, je pense. Donc voilà. Coucou Picéa. Quoi, tu m'as dépassé? Ah bah j'en sais rien, moi, comment ça Écoutez, moi je fais toutes les quêtes, donc
Mark them
I
well,
don't
Clive.
know.
It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Attendez, on va aller au nord. Où est-ce qu'il y a une tempête de sable qui me gêne? Où est-ce que je peux aller au nord? En vrai, il faudrait que je pexe. Il faut absolument que je
Many
pexe.
years ago, when you were just
Là c'est quoi là? Ah, c'est pas ça ici.
you and I rode this way
Ouais,
together.
moi aussi, tous les élites. Bah ouais, j'ai fait tous les
Accompanying
élites
your
aussi.
father on a scouting expedition to Drake's
J'ai
Fang.
fait tous les élites
He let me come
également.
with you.
I'm not surprised you
Ah.
don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born.
Ah,
You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived
Qu'est-ce
that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
il est con.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, falling.
Allez,
Get him!
allez. Ah ouais, parfait ça. Oui, je l'ai trouvé, il est caché ce con. Il est pas. En fait, il faut arriver à son endroit et il spawn. Il est sous la terre ce con. Je suis arrivé dessus, mais vraiment par hasard, tu vois. Il est à la lisière de la zone de la falaise et du chantier. Attends, je vais te montrer. Il est exactement ici. Alors attends. Attends, je peux pas avoir la... Alors attends, il est ici. Il est ici exactement. T'arrives ici, t'as la cinématique qui le fait spawn en fait. Mais il est ici. Vraiment, je suis tombée par le pur des hasards. Enfin, en fait, j'ai scout tout ici. J'ai fait putain, vas-y, va. Et puis, j'allais pour check là et la cinématique s'est enclenchée. J'ai fait, ah bah ok. De rien, mon cher, mais c'est avec plaisir. Je pense que je vais kiffer cette zone. Hein. Elle est magnifique, hein, vraiment. Il doit y avoir des coffres, il doit y avoir des trucs comme ça quand même. Je peux pas me laisser comme ça le jeu. Mais en tout cas, il était très très cool le fight du gluant. J'ai beaucoup aimé. J'ai beaucoup aimé. Il est level 38 le bâtard, mais je l'ai eu, on l'a marave level 30, donc très très cool. Il a donné presque 6000 d'XP, autant dire que j'étais extrêmement heureuse. J'ai monté 2 niveaux d'un coup. Paf, on est level 32 maintenant. Ah ouais, j'étais pas prête pour cette générosité. Putain, ouais. Ah, voilà, j'ai dit, il y a un coffre quand même, il y a un coffre. Oh, ceinture de mithril, est-ce que... Merde, non, si, c'est bon, j'étais sur le bon anglais. Ceinture de mithril, normalement, elle est pas aussi bien. Ouais, non, elle est pas aussi bien. Mais on va la garder, sait-on jamais. En tout cas, de ce que j'ai compris, quand t'as un item violet, tu ne peux pas le greffer puisqu'il est déjà extrêmement fort. Il est déjà à sa quintessence, mais par contre, ça demande des ressources d'enfoiré. Ah, voilà. On revient là. Ma petite ambroisie. Violet, ma petite ambroisie. C'est la meilleure ambroisie. Violet the best. Ah d'accord, il y avait quelque chose là. Bon écoutez, on va directement aller à l'objectif. Hein, je pense, ça me paraît pas mal. On va y aller. Putain. Ah mais non mais ah putain je peux pas. Ok. Non. Il y a un petit coffre. Non. J'aimerais bien avoir la caméra un peu plus de recul. Là, j'avoue, quand je suis en chocobo. On va écouter. Ah, mais c'est dans les ruines le relais. Ah, c'est cool ça. Ah, c'est très très cool ça.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Ah mais non, c'est pas là. Si. Bah si, mais attends, je comprends pas.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town.
Il y a des choses là, non? Putain, mais en fait, j'aurais pu ne pas passer par là, là. C'est... J'aurais pu explorer, en fait.
Come on.
En tout cas, il y a un mob d'élite dans le désert, il faut que je le trouve. Il faut que je le trouve. Il y a un mob d'élite. J'aimerais bien faire le contrat de chasse. Avant d'aller plus bas. Et je sais qu'il est dans le désert. C'est marqué. Alors, attends, est-ce que... Putain, est-ce que c'était désert nord, désert sud? Oh là 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 là. Ah, c'était où? C'était... Bon, ça se trouve, on tombera dessus. Voilà.
Have you lost your way already, my boy? The ruins mark the road to the inn.
Oui, mais on parle d'aventure. Mon oncle. Par contre, ah bah tiens. Tiens. T'as envie de te battre, t'as envie de te battre, t'es où? Allez. Voilà. ça vous apprendra. Coucou Céline, tu vas bien?
Ready, go?
Des chocobos dans le désert. Évidemment. C'est un roc de pierre. Je suppose qu'il va être dans un coin reculé. Hein. Hop. Il y a moyen pour qu'il soit caché dans le sable, un peu comme le gland. Et qu'il spawn comme ça, vu que là il y a une large zone où il n'y a rien. Ah, est-ce que c'est ça? C'est nous a manqué l'homme, mais ça a l'air d'être un...
You deserve a rest.
C'est ça. Oh, t'es nouveau pour... Oui, j'ai eu Titan, ce gine. 10 000 d'XP. Oh, ça merde.
Well, Clive,
Ok.
looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
Ah oui, voilà.
Get him!
Merde. Bon, par contre, elle est costaud, hein. Elle est costaud.
Titan! This one.
Attends. Là, avec les boules magiques.
Too slow.
Vas-y, viens là.
Over here!
Voilà.
Go!
Oula. Oula. On est bon.
Get him! Sick!
Vas-y. Hop.
This one.
C'est parfait. What the fuck is this?
Nice try. Over here!
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce bord?
Titan! Get him! Get him!
Vas-y.
Over here! Get him!
Par contre là, ça pue. Oula là. Tu vois rien.
Get him!
Damn.
Get him! This one. Sick!
Tu vois rien. cas, les boules magiques, c'est... Non, je suis tente. Je vais réussir à faire un no-hit. Bah, comment ça? Allez, viens là. Oh, l'enfoiré. Voilà. M'en fous. Mais pas du tout. J'ai les boucles, je m'en fous. Merde, c'est de la merde. Oh merde. Ah, par contre, là, il faut que je me remette là. Là, je pensais que ça allait passer, mais pas. Easy. J'ai failli faire un no-hit, je suis deg. Ah super. Oui, c'est le matériel. C'est le matériau qui me manquait. Parfait. Je vais pouvoir craft Oh nickel. C'est le matériau qui me manquait pour craft le bracelet. Nickel. Oh là là, quel plaisir. Parfait.
Run like the wind.
Bon voilà, c'est bon. J'ai vu que j'ai trouvé la tartelle. On va pouvoir aller au point relais. Ah, c'est magnifique. Ah, on voit le cratère du Mother Crystal là derrière. Faut peut-être pas aller dans la tornade. Hein. Enfin, il y a du loot là. Je vois du loot, ça brille. Ça brille. On a découvert ici. Donc on va longer de ce côté. Hein. Petite oasis de ce côté. Ah non, c'est un cratère. Comment ça? Comment ça je me suis fait avant? D'où je me suis fait avant? Allez vous faire voir. Allez vous faire qu'un œuf. Je peux passer par là? Absolument pas. Je suis obligé de longer.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn.
Ah, je crois que
Do
c'est
you
là en
know,
plus où
this
est Camille.
heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Je suis de ton avis, très cher. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, toi, regarde.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Dans cette gargote.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Mais là, ça se voit à 10 milliards de kilomètres qu'on est Rosalia, hein, mais tout va bien. Bah, non, là, on a trop la classe de dos. Je suis désolée, le perso a trop la classe de dos. Tiens donc.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
La soupe de chocobo lentilles miel.
Pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Oh, de la charcuterie et du fromage, évidemment. Qui c'est qui va avoir à l'étage? Oh, dis-moi qu'il y a Hugo. Dis-moi qu'il y a Hugo, je t'en supplie. Oh, Joshua!
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Ah, est-ce qu'elle va reconnaître Clive ou inversement? Ah putain, non, ils vont même pas se croiser. Oh, c'est terrible ça. Hein.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Oh merde.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Mais putain, vaillant.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Putain, Byron, tu nous as grillé. Oh là là là.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Putain, elle voit pas que... Merde.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Est-ce qu'elle va voir que c'est... Ouais, le tonton gaffeur, arrête tonton.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while.
Come on.
Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Ah, dis-moi qu'on va leur foutre une rousse, là. Est-ce que... Vas-y, planque-toi.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Putain, ça me fout plein la barbe.
Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Bon, ce fut rapide. Là, la sphère de Ramu, je suis désolée, c'est trop fort. Ah bah on a du presque partout maintenant, bravo. Ça va, t'as kiffé mon oncle?
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Il est incroyable, donc. Il est incroyable, putain. Oh putain, maintenant elle sait qu'on est là.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Bravo pour le bordel. Une douche, s'il vous plaît.
Clive?
Il a laissé les carottes. Ah putain, il a laissé les carottes.
What is it now?
Et on sait qu'il aime pas les carottes.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Mais c'est bon les carottes, putain.
Well, if we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Oh là là,
We should press on before any
l'eau.
more of their friends turn up.
Mettez-moi l'eau. Et magnifique. Alors, nous allons aller de ce pas au repère. J'ai envie de me crafter mon poignet. Vu qu'en plus là, on a déverrouillé le monolithe, donc c'est parfait. Ah, directement, on se rend à croque-vrac, carrément. Très bien.
Sid's going to find Cook.
Parfait.
Clive,
Bien.
what do you want?
C'est celui-là. Ah, c'est parfait.
Should last you a good while.
Bam.
And?
Impeccable. Et j'ai besoin d'acheter des propos. Normalement, moi...
Is it business or pleasure? If
Always
you're gonna buy something, be quick
business,
about
mamie.
it.
Always business, you know. Oh non, pour une super propos, laisse tomber.
Finished, are you?
Pas besoin. Nickel. Hop.
Why is the tavern shut?
On va en profiter pour save. Parce qu'on n'est pas des... Hein, on n'est pas des sauvages. Hop. Parfait. Nous devions aller... porte du désert... Ok, on doit aller tout là-bas. Bon, on va quand même un peu visiter la ville, évidemment. Est-ce qu'on peut aller là-bas? Il y aura des coffres, d'ailleurs, des choses comme ça, quand même.
Let me treat you. I need a drink.
Oh, ça, je peux pas lire. Ne dépend pas le compagnon des nuits torrides donne vigueur et endurance aux dames. Comme aux messieurs 100% pure chair de pampa importée des continents extérieurs. C'est vrai qu'on a pas encore de
Fucking
pampa.
man of the wrong. Anytime they blow their snouts out of Cook's trough is...
Oh, petit chien.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Ah oui.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, that's your problem.
Mais matez-moi. Par contre, je suis un peu sur le cul de l'eau là. L'eau est magnifique.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
J'imagine, madame, j'imagine bien.
Light it, fuck.
Ah. Ah merde. Super, on va passer par où?
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
côté.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question.
Okay.
If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times?
Can I help you?
J'aime beaucoup cette zone. J'aime beaucoup, beaucoup cette
Yes,
zone.
I'm looking for a woman by the
Elle est
name
vraiment
of
magnifique, hein.
Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further.
Oh, coucou,
He's been here for
Lalo.
years.
Ça faisait ultra
Knows the
longtemps,
place and
comment
its
vas-tu?
people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Ah, ça fait plaisir. Alors, putain, il veut parler à faire d'un.
Well, it
Eh ben,
sounds
écoute,
like
ça
we
va, je
have
suis
our
encore en
man.
vacances, je reprends lundi. Là.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this further knows.
On profite au maximum et on se repose, ça fait du bien.
Excuse
et on
me.
profite
you
évidemment pour
further?
FF16.
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
La maison close. Très bien, très
Do you
bien.
think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
Ah bah tiens.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh, les chieurs.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Oh, c'est débile le coup, j'adore. Incroyable. Non, mais la sphère de Ramon, je suis désolée, mais...
This one.
Voilà. Expédié. Bah alors, on fait moins les malins.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
Quoi?
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
La place des plaisirs.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Ok, très bien.
Plates and pots!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Je vais pain tendre qui vous fera fondre de bonheur.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets!
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
La réputation.
Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
Avec quelle petite sale besogne il faut faire?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Petit Philistin.
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Excellent.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Ouais, oui, évidemment. Je vais me chercher à boire, ne bougez pas, faites de même, pensez à vous hydrater, c'est important. Heureux. Ah, remis un peu la clim, il commençait à faire un petit peu chaud. Alors, voyons voir un peu. Oh, on va peut-être commencer par ici.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Ah. un souci en effet.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Là, je suis obligée de faire plus long.
The juiciest meat to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well, what can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Finest fabrics!
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Elle veut plus nous laisser rentrer maintenant.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Il est passé où? Il est passé où? Ah, c'est de l'autre côté.
Huh? Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
Oh putain, il fait parler la moula, lui.
I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Il fait parler le portefeuille. Je suis sûre qu'il a raqué pour rien au final. Persuadé, il a raqué pour rien. Est-ce qu'il y a un coffre ici? Pas du tout.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen.
No.
Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Eh ben, magnifique.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Ah, il faut... Ah, mais attends, mais on va aller voir déjà les shops.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
On va aller voir les shops avant.
I need a drink.
I need to drink. J'ai besoin d'un verre.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull this out.
C'est... Ouais, les shops est en face.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
Bon, je peux pas passer, mais au moins laissez-moi voir les shops.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Épée de platine. Ça va mon chien. Oh, maman elle a remis la clé, donc tu peux voir. Ouais, non. Non plus. Putain, 12 000 pas. Ah, sphère électrique. Ouais, mais non. Non, on va rester... Oh là là. 40 000 boules l'orchestrion, mais c'est une honte. C'est une honte le prix des orchestrions.
Fare you well.
J'ai l'impression en fait les tunas ne servent qu'à acheter les orchestrions, mais c'est honteux. Bon bah let's go, on va passer tout droit.
Sweet incense. What's candle? Just look at the detail. Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon?
Needed to a
Light meat and
silken
dark.
softness.
Fresh, yes, they're quite sought after.
Ah. Bienvenue à Légion Fatale. Ici on descend chaque point comme si c'était la dernière de notre vie. D'accord. Alors, il faut qu'on... Ah non, attendez. Attends, non. Non, désolé Ambrosie, désolé my girl. Désolé my little girl. Il faut qu'on passe par ici. Je me suis trompée de sortie. Voilà. Voilà, c'est bien comme ça. Il doit y avoir forcément un truc ici vu qu'il y a un recoin. Il y a forcément quelque chose. Coffre ou mob, je sais pas quoi. Carrosse sale. Oh putain, elle me fait peur, c'est con. Ouais, non, c'est pas intéressant pour nous. Ouh, ça c'est dur. Non, ok, parfait. Oh. Il y a un petit truc là. C'est juste un... C'est juste de la petite tunasse. Ok, très bien. Je crois voir des personnes au loin.
I'll take it from here.
Allez, vas-y mon oncle, donne tout. Fais parler le porte-monnaie.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Comment ça?
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them.
No.
Kill them both.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Ah mais, ouais, il y a des chocobos. What the fuck?
Over here! Get him! Rossfield!
Ah. On va peut-être mettre des points de compétence. Hein.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
Ah bah tiens.
Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Et on a une belle quantité en plus là. Damn.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Allez, une broche. Une broche de plus. Ah là là. Mais par contre, elle est très très belle celle-là.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Moi, je l'aime bien, ce petit loup-bois. Il est cool.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Oh, pas beaucoup. Bon. Lui, il a 36 milliards de dialogues.
You wish to talk? I'm honored.
Ok, attends.
Farewell now.
On va voir après. C'est pas ça que je veux faire. Oh, il y a des quêtes annexes ici. Ok. Enfin, je m'y attendais pas. La compétence. Alors, attends. Là, je veux reset. Celle-là, je veux l'enlever. Donc là, en vrai, là, les bougoules, c'est plutôt pas mal. Putain, en vrai, là, j'utilise pas Garuda, on est d'accord, là. Hein. J'utilise pas Garuda, donc... Voilà, on enlève. On met ça là. En vrai, celle-là, j'utilise, donc ça, on met ici. Celle-là, elle est très très forte. Ok, donc là, j'ai full maîtrisé, donc ça, c'est bon, ça. En vrai... Ah non, mais attends. Non. Attends. Oui, putain. On va juste mettre ça. Putain, j'ai oublié Titan. Je suis une débile, j'ai oublié Titan. Titan. Moi, j'ai point enragé. Et j'ai ça. Est-ce que je peux faire les deux? Oui. Voilà. Nickel. Putain, j'avais oublié Titan. Putain, après, il faudrait que je vois pour les ults. Parce que ça me paraît plutôt pas mal. Putain, la 2000 points, la transcendance encore améliorée. Maman.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Non, c'est juste derrière.
The men of the rock were carting off our crystals for themselves?
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Camille?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava,
Non,
Master
ça va.
Luber's least accomplished
Non, Camille
apprentice.
ressemble à autre chose.
Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
My carpets have
It would make a fine for your boat.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Évidemment.
Plates and pots!
Everything I've worked
for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe dans le
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. but I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces and tell me what you find there.
Mais bien sûr, on va s'en charger, évidemment.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Mais bien sûr, nous allons t'aider, mon cher. Allez, au bouillon. Alors, il faut que je trouve une autre marchande peut-être par là.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Oh, my
Then see that you stay a little longer next time.
Mais oui, mais oui. Évidemment. Peut-être par ici. Non, pas de maraîcher.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Yeah.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hole in it.
Yeah. Bon, on va aller à l'extérieur. Hein.
Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove.
Oui.
But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Ah, les mines, évidemment.
I've lost one Sid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alors, c'est gentil à toi, Lubor. Ma petite ambroisie, oui, tu veux une petite ambroisie? Oui, la petite ambroisie.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs.
Ok, il y a plein de trucs là.
Shall we press on?
Ouloulou. Ouloulou, il y a plein de bonbons.
Come on, girl, the gate's open.
Je me prends un bras zéro, c'est super. Ah putain, il faut que je fasse tout le tour là.
What the hell are those things?
Oh, c'est magnifique, hein. C'est très très beau ça. Ok, la prochaine à droite, je prends. Qui t'es toi? Est-ce que t'es quelqu'un de... Ouais, genre passage? Ouais. On te parlera au retour. Et on va la laisser une petite ambroisie.
Straight home now. By the flames. That explains the heat.
Allez.
Titan! This one. Out of the frying pan. Get him.
Évidemment. Oh. On peut quand même le voir. Vas-y. Pardon. Ça là.
This one.
Pas de damage.
Go to Toggle. Kill.
Ouais, c'est bon là.
Go to this one.
Voilà. Purée, c'est sac à PV. Hein. Que level 28, mais sac à PV. Hein. Chut. Ah, level 33.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
C'est magnifique. Allez. C'est magnifique. Ça va être trop beau. Bon, vas-y, on va se TP. Hein. On va se TP, on va rendre ça.
Well, this is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock are coming.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. but it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Ah bah au final, elle est où? Ah, elle est au relais là-bas? Ok, bah attends, on va rendre cette...
My carpets have
The most
fragrant herbs and fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest.
There he is.
Won't you, man?
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Vas-y, à bout de la moula.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Bah écoute, c'est tout ce que je te souhaite, monsieur. Un gros bouillon. Ah, charge en flamme. Oh! Oh! Du scarlatium en récompense. Alors là, si je m'attendais à ça, extrêmement généreux de ta part, monsieur. Très, 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 très généreux. Hein. Est-ce que... Là, j'ai 500 et des brouettes. Est-ce que j'ai quelque chose à 500 et des brouettes? Non, c'est vrai que j'utilise jamais le blocage de titan, c'est terrible. Vraiment que j'utilise.
Needed to a
juiciest meat from Greece.
It would make a fine gift.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Ah, un petit embrasé. Quel côté tu es là, ma chère? On est parti. Putain, oh donc il trace plus vite que moi là, c'est quoi le problème? Mais regarde ça! Les deux ils tracent plus vite que moi.
Straight home now. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Mais bien sûr, on y va. On y va, let's go. Let's go, my boy.
Do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
On y va. Oh, c'est juste à la sortie, c'est pas... Hey.
Fly, Ambrosia.
J'aime beaucoup cette petite quête. Avec notre ami Sava.
No need to ride from here.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense. What?
Well,
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
C'est juste à droite. C'est parfait. Bah. La vue est magnifique, hein, franchement. Avec les eaux là, le turquoise, c'est.
One rock looks a lot like another. Hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Finally, we'll be able to get this.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
just look at the plates and pots.
Fresh bread.
Light
warm
meat and
from the
dark.
oven.
Fresh. Yes, they're quite sort of.
Allez mon cher, ça va.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Bravo, ça va, bravo. Tu as réussi. Oh. De la tunasse. Parfait. Bon. Nous allons nous rendre enfin à la suite de la quête principale, évidemment. C'est bon, pas de quête. On est bon.
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and needed to a silken softness.
Silver platters, sweet incense, what candle.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
C'est parti, mon petit. Repartons en aventure. Après cette petite pause de cette quest.
Come on, girlie.
C'est ouf, tu passes du calcaire à la roche couleur rouille. Le contraste est incroyable. Ok, non, là-bas on va pas pouvoir passer. Donc on va aller ici. La mâchoire du géant. Oh putain, si mon voisin qui passe la perceuse au-dessus, j'ai envie vraiment d'enquiller. Je suis désolée si vous entendez la perceuse de temps en temps.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Ah, c'est vrai que là, il nous quitte notre cher oncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back.
T'as vu, je lui ai mis là sur le tapis.
Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
I'm coming for you, Hugo. Oh putain, maintenant il a sorti le marteau au-dessus, JPP. Alors, est-ce que nous avons d'autres quêtes annexes? Non, pas du tout. Allons-y de ce pas. C'est parti. En tout cas, à chaque fois, des moments très touchants avec l'oncle. Des moments de joie et de boutade. C'est ça que c'est... Waouh, merde, il est beau. Ah, ah, il a des prothèses. Ah 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 ah.
Fuck, fuck, fuck! What are they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Fuck! Out of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
Ah, mais attends, mais lui, on l'a vu avec Barnabas, je crois, au tout début.
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Oh putain, alors là, Hugo est tombé bien bas, le pauvre.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
Ah, il veut vraiment faire que se venger, c'est...
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait, Tim?
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Ah, purée. Il est incroyable, Hugo, je suis désolée. Oh, la motion capture.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
What the fuck? What the fuck? On dirait que Barnabas en sait beaucoup. J'ai bu du jus de fraise, voilà. Oh damn, oh damn. What the fuck is this? Oh my gosh.
Orcs.
Des orques.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Ok. Ah, descente aux envers. Oh oui, je pense bien, oui. Ok, on y va.
The beastmen part of the wounded army now. How the hell did that happen?
Oh tiens, il y a vraiment pas de... Ils sont mis à même où?
They've spotted us.
Allez. Hop là. C'est débile. Le combo est trop fort. Sphère plus boule d'Ifrit, mais vas-y quoi, c'est... Trop puissant. Ok, j'en ai vu un courir, mais attends, est-ce qu'il n'y a pas un coffre? Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas quelque chose là? Non, il n'y a rien. Allez. Allez. Ah voilà. C'est bon. C'est trop fort. Sur les packs de mobs, c'est indécent.
Dalmekia's finest.
Moi j'ai pas loupé de coffre. Nope. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Attendez. Ok, viens des. Trop simple. Enfin, c'est encore la boucherie à chaque fois, c'est terrible. Non, je voulais pas faire ça, c'est pas grave. Il faut aller où? Ah, ok. T'as plus l'embuscade, évidemment.
Animals, you should never have left Ash.
Viens là. Viens mes petits. Voilà, on fait un beau pack. Nickel. Allez, vas-y. Viens là.
All yours, Torgal.
Je peux pas. Vas-y. On lui met tout dans la gueule. pas le... Ah, je peux pas l'avoir ce Helio, c'est chiant ça. Je peux pas aller... Merde. Ah, ouais. Oh merde. Attends. Merde. Ah, je tag. Vas-y, vas-y. Ah là je regarde de pas avoir Garouda, mais c'est pas grave. Voilà. Vas-y, pète. Il y a encore un. Non, c'est là. C'est pas possible. À un moment donné, mon gars. Non? J'ai oublié, c'est vrai que je peux utiliser des bourrages. Excusez-moi. Faut passer par où maintenant? Il était chiant le monsieur. D'aller là.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Eh ben on a qu'à monter. Eh ben allez messieurs, je vous attends. Voilà, c'était cadeau. Holy shit.
I won't be sneaking past this one.
What the?
How did it get in here?
Fuck. Pardon. Excusez-moi, monsieur. Oh, putain de merde. Oh là là, super. On adore. Qu'est-ce que ultra vénère. J'aurais pu...
This one.
Voilà.
I needed that.
Over here.
Voilà, super. Est-ce qu'on a un petit coffre ou pas? Est-ce qu'il faut passer par là? Pas du tout. Il fallait passer derrière le monsieur. Ou là peut-être. Non, plus derrière. The Big Gate. Oh lolo lolo, on dirait du corail, c'est magnifique. Oh.
By the flames.
By the flames, it's beautiful.
Come on, Torgal.
Forcément, on va voir le gardien. On va de ce pas save.
Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build it.
Attends, est-ce que j'ai 800 des boîtes Non, non, j'ai rien. Ah, si, quoique, je peux. Voilà. Comment ça? Ah, merde, c'est 800, excusez-moi. C'est 800, autant pour moi. Hop, voilà. Là, je pense pas. Là, je pense qu'on va passer sur du mono-cible. Équipement. Là, je pense qu'on va passer sur de la charge. Voilà, là, on va passer sur de la charge. Est-ce que je vais avoir besoin de ça? Oui. Oh, oui. Oui, oui, de toute façon. Allez, c'est parti.
Let the trial begin.
Holy motherfucking shit!
With me, Paul.
Voilà, allez. Allez, on se remonte. Hop, vas-y, c'est bon, il y en a qu'un. Hop là, parfait. Allez. Oh là 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 là. Vas-y, la charge maximale. Oh là 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 là. Allez, allez. Mange-toi.
This one.
9. Oh non! Oh l'enculé! Voilà! Vas-y! Le combo spécial! Oh merde! Oh, il était... oh, je lui ai... oh là là, franchement, Ramu et frites, le combo, c'est... oh, c'est le... aïe, 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 c'est incroyable. Et coucou Yuki, tu vas bien? Oh, c'est juste la sphère de Ramu, mais c'est juste trop fort. C'est juste trop fort. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Je vais... bah non, là, je fais sphère, plus les bouboules de Ifrit. Et s'il est bien dessus, je fais la charge maxée et vas-y, let's go, quoi. C'est... c'est terrible. Ah, le... c'est... ouais, peut foller la charge et vas-y. Ou avec sinon, avec Titan en mode... oh là 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 là. C'est... bah, ouais. Bon, en tout cas, je suis contente. Là, je maîtrise un peu mieux les combos. Les combats sont beaucoup moins faciles. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Ok.
Did the orcs do this too?
Ah, je pense pas. Je pense pas que ce soit les orques. Est-ce que nous avons un petit coffre? Absolument pas. Peut-être ce côté. Non, non, moi je pense que c'est ces satanés royalistes. Parfait. Ah! Allez! Je fais rien! Voilà, sphère et bouboule, il n'y a rien à faire. Sphère et bouboule, c'est magique. Hein. Et tout ça stun, c'est... oh là là. C'est Gucci. Ah, mes aïeux. Alors, je ne pense pas, mais... oh, ça les a mis les deux, là. Vas-y.
What the hell is going on?
Ah oui.
Are these things here for me? Or for him?
1600 bullets, parfait. Oh là là, ça épie les murs, quoi, c'est... allez. Alors, bravo pour certains ennemis qui sortent. Renforcement royal qui permet d'augmenter l'attaque d'un allié. Les ennemis qui bénéficient de cet effet sont... ouais, les dégâts reçus... bah ouais, forcément. Forcément. Et attends, on va le mettre avec ça. Vas-y. Alors. Hop. C'est où? Vous avez mis en approche, pas de soucis. J'arrive. Viens je vous attends. Oh merde, je suis dans le vide. C'est pas grave. Ouais, bien sûr. Ah oui, non mais en fait la bonbonne elle a disparu, la sphère. Je suis deck. Stay down, bitches. Attends, c'est pas lui qu'il faut. C'est lui. Est-ce que je peux t'éclater la tronche? Mais vas-y, non mais j'ai pas focus lui, vas-y. Je ruine ton cadavre. Oui, je suis violente et j'aime ça. Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas un petit coffre derrière? Non. Petite ronde de Hugo. Bon, va falloir utiliser la LB pour se remettre un peu en vie. J'ai pas envie de gâcher des
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Est-ce que tu me donnes ça? Est-ce que c'est une popo? Ouais, c'est une popo, c'est bon. C'est bien fait. C'est par là. C'est bon pas. Un long couloir embuscade. Oh putain. Oh toi je t'aime pas. Allez. Allez. Moi je peux juste de mettre tout sur la gueule. Voilà, vas-y. Fais-moi plaisir. Fais-moi plaisir. Oh merde, elle a dodge. La salope. Alors là. Allez, allez, allez. Petit ferme, de quoi la quoi? Oui. Ah, faut la faire en rouge. Ah bon bah non alors. J'ai dit qu'il y en avait un truc. Hop, vas-y. Non. Alors, non, 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 c'est vrai. Oh, j'ai counter, vas-y. Vas-y, vas-y, les boules magiques. Avec la chance. Voilà. Oui, mais non. Ah putain, faut que je lâche dans le rouge. Ok, bah, enfin, au moins que ça paraît logique. Sinon, il mettrait juste la jauge remplie. Bah merde, c'est où qu'il faut aller? J'étais pas dans le bon sens. C'est là, on va voir si ça s'ouvre, mais ça va donner rien. Bah c'est là. C'est de là d'où je viens peut-être, non? Bah non, oh putain, Bibi et son sens d'orientation. J'arrive à me perdre dans un couloir, c'est terrible. Rappelez-moi de ne jamais jouer avec les géoglisseurs de ma vie. Bah attends, mais je comprends pas. C'est là-bas? Bah j'y étais bien. Oh, j'ai pas vu la porte sur le côté, hein, mais vas-y. Ah, bravo Bibi, hein. Bravo. Vas-y, on prend une petite pomme. Ah.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
Il y a tellement moyen que Hugo ait gardé la tête de Benedicta. Ah, c'est magnifique, hein.
The heart.
Rien à dire. Les sanctuaires sont...
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
Toggle.
On y va. On y va, my boy. Comité d'accueil. forcément un petit comité, évidemment.
Just what I needed.
Évidemment. Allez, on va le prendre là-bas. Les boulasses. Ça, c'est plus fort.
All yours, Torgal.
Ok. Ouais. Puissance. Jusqu'à 9. Voilà. Ça, j'avais loupé un, mais c'est pas grave. Allez.
That had better be the last of them.
Oh my boy.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka!
Oh putain. Là, il nous entend même pas. Je sais pas.
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Ah, des terres. Ah, bah évidemment.
You got away from her.
Qu'est-ce que...
Benedicta!
Là, il va péter un câble.
I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming.
Oh oui.
No, not now.
Tellement badass.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Oh yeah! Yes! Putain, quitte, c'était pas Joshua, putain! Vas-y, mais détruis Christa! Pardon? Oh la vache! Damn! Oh putain, il a pas ses bras? de merde. Pourquoi j'ai pas mes... Oh. Vient d'apprendre la danse est possible. Déployer une barrière magique autour de soi et se protéger en maintenant R2 avec carré, d'accord. Si une attaque touche la barrière, vous déclenchez, celle-ci explose un fichage de dégâts, nana. Une jauge indique la puissance de l'explosion qui sera augmentée de nana. Appuyez également sur le poignet vers...
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Ah. Vas-y, viens, my boy. Ouais. J'aurais pu le faire. Non, mince. Là, il faut que je fasse mon... Voilà. Non. Oui, c'est bon. Allez. Ouais. On va tenter. Vas-y. my boy. Ah. Voilà. Voilà. Allez. Je vois rien. Voilà. Slide. Ah non, aussi. Aïe, 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 aïe. My boy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh non. Oh non. Oh non. Oh merde. On est mal. On est très mal. Big Titan.
What the hell has he done?
Oh la vache. Oh ouais. Ah, ça c'est le thème titan, ça. What?
Thunder, help me.
Damn.
It's do or die. I'm coming, Kuka.
Oh oui. Oh, c'est énorme. C'est énorme ce qui est en train de se passer. Oh, c'est incroyable. Putain. Oh merde. Pardon. Viens. Oh, oh, oh. Ok. Oh, sa mère. Let's go, my boy. Here we go. C'est quoi ce bordel? Oh la vache. Je suis désolée. Oh putain. C'est incroyable ce qui se passe. Oh la vache. Qu'est-ce que... On va peut-être se heal. Oh merde. Ouais. Ok. Faut que je dodge. Oh, c'est une blague. gifle. Ah, ça a été chiant. Oh non! Oh le connard! Non, j'ai pas sauté, je mérite la mort. Mais comment ça? Ça va jouer bientôt, hein. Comment veux-tu que... Oh merde. Ok. Oh merde, l'arène qui se pète. Oh, c'est pas bon, ça, c'est pas bon du tout. Combien de temps? Non, va-t-il, j'ai dodge. Faut pas chier. Voilà. Voilà. Je vais presque rien enlever, c'est terrible. Oh damn. Mais c'est quoi ce bordel? Oh là 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 là. Mais non, mais non, mais non! C'est complètement du petit antenne, c'est trop bien. Ah, et est-ce qu'il fallait que je saute? Il fallait peut-être que je saute. Ouais, vas-y, c'est bon. Oh, sa mère! Non. Ah, ah. Oh merde. Merde, ça lui a pas. C'est con. Incroyable. C'est quoi ce... Mais c'est quoi ce motherfucking... Voilà. C'est un truc de malade mental. 1, 2, 3. Voilà. Voilà. Oh putain, j'avais pas mon... Putain, l'arène est de plus en plus petite autour. Mais c'est quoi ce combat d'enfoiré? Oh fuck, fuck, fuck. C'était obligé. merde. C'est un furieux. Wow. Damn. Oh, ça merde. Non, merde. Je fais de la merde. Je suis pas assez chargé. Une, deux, trois. Combo. Non, ça va. Vas-y, on se heal. Oh, vas-y, mange-toi, attends. Oh là. Oh, c'est moi. Mine, bitch. Allez. Oh la vache. Ah non, excusez-moi. Je voyais pas mon curseur, excusez-moi. Oh là là. Je le voyais pas tout en bas. Attendez. Ah, je prends celui-là. Oh là 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 là. Vas-y. Vite. C'est bon. Continue à brûler. Oh là là. Oh oui. Ah, c'était trop bien. What the fuck. Pardon, tu te fous de ma gueule. Pardon. Mais what the freaking fuck. Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe, putain. Merde. Là par contre j'ai plus de vie. Oh merde, c'est vrai que j'ai la... Non bah s'il était pas là. Oh merde. Allez. Hop, c'est bon, on dodge. patates de fond. Oh. Oh la vache. Holy shit! Oh! 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 Oh, c'était quoi ça? Oh, trop contente, j'ai pas fait de game over, incroyable. Oh mon dieu, ce fight! Incroyable. Oh là 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 là. Allez, on va te bouffer. Oh non. Oh, carrément. Oh là 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 là. Il y a trop de pas lassitude, hein. C'est... Incroyable. Incroyable. Oh là là, ce fight. Ah, et puis Hugo. Je suis... Enfin, quel personnage aussi, Hugo. Oh merde. Oh merde. Oh putain, on sait pas qui t'es, au final, on pensait que c'était Joshua, mais non.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Tu as été créé. What the fuck?
Fight it, Clyde! Don't let him in!
Joshua!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it.
Oh no.
No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
En tout cas, sa vidéo à Ultima est quand même ultra badass. Hein. Damn! Oh mais quel fight! Mais quel fight! C'était incroyable. Hein. Fuck! Joshua, est-ce qu'on va pouvoir... C'est Tony Stark... Non.
Thank you, Joshua.
En vrai, je pense que ça y va bien. Donc toi, fils de chien, là.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
Barnabas?
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Ah, il est aux sortes d'Ultima, là?
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
J'avoue que c'est incroyable. Aïe, 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 aïe. Oh, 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 Dion. Dion et Joshua. Est-ce que Joshua va y arriver? This is the question.
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
Est-ce que Joshua va y arriver?
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin.
Par contre, son père, c'est vraiment un fils de...
For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Je m'y attendais pas. Oh, ils sont mignons. Mais attends, mais c'est son valet? Oh, purée.
Forgive me, Terence.
Ah.
That you were my master. But alas.
Je sens que ça va finir très très mal.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Oh. Je sens que malheureusement la fin ne sera pas heureuse. Fort à parier, malheureusement.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die.
Pourquoi Steggy, ça va?
I cannot allow
Mais qu'est-ce que
that
tu
to happen.
racontes? C'est extrêmement mignon.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be
En tout cas, la
forced to
motion
do battle with
capture,
Titan.
enfin, elle est incroyable. Hein.
Would
that I could avoid doing battle at all.
On a un prince pacifique et un père empereur en soirée. Purée.
What is it?
Olivier has been made emperor.
Pardon? Pardon?
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
Ah, c'est vraiment, c'est l'enfant débilo octavien qui était... Oh putain, Annabella, elle a réussi son coup, c'est pas possible. Ça c'est...
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
Oh là là. Putain, Annabella. Quoi?
What is it now?
Oh non, 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 non. Qu'est-ce que... Ah! Oh, Joshua!
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead.
Bah, nous aussi.
Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Faites s'il vous plaît qu'on donne le trône à Dion. Je vous en supplie, le jeu. Pitié. Oh là 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 là. Oh mais quelle séquence. Oh, il y a eu trop d'émotions d'un coup là. J'étais pas prête. Oh la vache. Ok, man.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Yes. Ah, du courrier est arrivé. Impeccable. Et où le truc? Ah, elle est là. Non mais Octavien, il a pas décroché un mot depuis qu'on connaît. Puis en plus, il est au genou de sa mère à faire mumule pas. Enfin, vraiment un attardé. Je suis désolée. C'est, je pense de toute façon qu'il a été, que c'est fait exprès. De toute façon, le nom de sa mère.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard him?
Mais mais ouais, ouais. Merci, je voulais pas. Ah merci à la scène. Je savais que dans le jeu il y allait avoir en tout cas un couple gay, parce que j'ai appris comme quoi en fait le jeu a été interdit en Arabie Saoudite à cause de ça, et donc ils ont sommé Square en gros de couper ça, de faire en sorte de couper ça, parce que bah c'était interdit chez eux, et Square elle leur a fait fuck you, voilà, donc et c'est très bien comme ça, et Square vit avec son temps, et c'est parfait, c'est très très bien. Non, et puis même ils sont adorables les deux. Là Terrence, je crois qu'on l'a vu qu'une fois. Enfin, je sens que ça va être vraiment tragique. Ça va être tragique. Mais on aime avoir mal, mais ça va me faire mal au cœur. Ça va me faire très 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 mal au cœur. Je le sens. Oui, oui, alors je sais pas si on aura d'autres, mais notamment c'est à cause de ça. Mais d'ailleurs, c'est pas le seul jeu à être interdit en Arabie Saoudite, il y en a plusieurs si je dis pas de bêtises. À cause de ça, parce que si je me souviens plus si c'est un délit ou un crime, il me semble que c'est un délit et non. Non, je crois que c'est un crime. En Arabie Saoudite, normalement. Pour faire plus de chiffres. Non, pas forcément plus de chiffres, mais on vit avec son temps,
Here
quoi.
for another of my lectures. Allow me to educate
Enfin, je veux dire, c'est pas choquant. Enfin, je veux dire,
here.
c'est absolument pas choquant.
One
C'est
must
très bien comme
understand
ça.
one's place in the world.
Voilà. Oh, Jill is back avec Gabe. Non, parce que c'est très très bien que Square a dit clairement fuck you. Hein. C'est très bien. Oula! Ouloulou, il y en a plein là. Oh putain, vas-y, des abeilles, super. République d'abeilles, ok. On a une espèce de jaguar. Bouclier d'Almec, oh putain, ouais, d'Almec. Géant sommeil, oh putain, un rang S. Ouf. Intéressant permet de s'approcher du colosse qui erre au fond du village abandonné de Rosalia. Village abandonné de Rosalia. C'est pas le village là où vivait Bernard? Je crois que si. Il y a moyen. Des bisous, merci encore Sticky. Oh, il y en a plein. Attends, est-ce que j'ai assez de points de réponse?
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Bah attends, mais ça a augmenté là les récompenses. Attends, on en avait une à 300 et des brouettes là, c'est quoi ce
Hasn't been
bordel?
delivered yet, I'm afraid.
Ah mais non, ok, c'est les paliers. C'est ok, autre récompense, c'est les paliers, excusez-moi, autant pour moi. Oh, 800 points de compétences. Ah, par contre, ça c'est bien ça.
All done?
On va voir, attendez, on va prendre... Voilà, 1500, putain, qu'est-ce que je vais augmenter là? Augmenter au maximum. Putain, en vrai, il faudrait augmenter la sphère. Attends, est-ce qu'on cumule? Est-ce qu'on mettrait pas un comment? Attendez. Est-ce que ça a l'air d'être un ultime? Mais attendez, un ultime, c'est une compétence, on est d'accord? Ça veut dire que je vais devoir le remplacer par une des compétences, là, je pense. Est-ce que ça vaut le coup de prendre les ultimes ou pas? This is the question, là, j'avoue que je sais pas. Ok. Est-ce que j'ai d'autres choses à faire sur la map? Absolument pas. Nous allons peut-être sauvegarder, chose que je n'ai pas faite. Ouais, ça vaut le coup de prendre les ultimes. Il y a celui de Ramu, franchement, il me fait de l'œil. Hein. Il me fait beaucoup d'œil, celui de Ramu. Mais je crois que j'ai pas assez de points.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once.
Il nous reste 2 Mother Crystal.
Hugo Kupka is no more.
Ah bah oui, ouais, j'imagine, ouais. Après, en vrai, je pense que je vais prendre celui de Ramu. On utilise surtout la boue. Ouais, bah j'imagine, ouais.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto. Any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Ok, elle va nous refaire un topo, parfait.
I will. L'ulti
de Phoenix. Attends, il fait déjà quoi l'ulti de Phoenix? Créer un immense tourbillon de flammes qui inflige des dégâts aux ennemis. Un grand périmètre et soigne ses propres PV. Ah, ça peut être vraiment pas mal, ça, en effet. Ouais, putain, régène de HP. Ça, c'est la tornade, j'avais vu. Ça, c'est... Ça, c'est... Hein. Oh, ça, c'est... Mountain Burster. Et j'ai pas assez. Dans tous les cas, j'ai pas assez, donc on va attendre... On va attendre pour Phoenix.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang.
Les orques, par contre, étaient extrêmement badass en termes de design.
I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? That makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
J'adore quand tu me parles comme ça, Liliane, j'adore. Allez, two Mother Crystal.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Incroyable. Ok, allons-y. Ah, de nouveaux objets, tout ça. Parfait. Mon cher Torgan.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then?
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kuka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Pleasure
Now
or
what can I do
business?
for you? Go on, then.
Épée souveraine. Ah oui, mais il faut que je la prenne. Parce qu'elle va pouvoir être upgrade.
You'll not find a better price than
Il faut
that.
que je la prenne. Non, celle-là ne vaut pas le coup. Celle-là non plus. Même celle-là upgrade, je suppose que ça va pas vouloir le coup. Oh, maintenant, je peux acheter tout ça là en combat? Ok. On va attendre un petit peu. On va lui acheter. Bon, quoique. Vas-y, on va lui acheter son orchestrie. On a des tunas, on va faire d'après, de toute façon des contrats de chat, des trucs comme ça, on va se renflouer.
I'm not much bothered either way.
On va se renflouer. Ouais, en tout cas, il nous en manque pas mal. Hein. Bon, après, il nous en manque pas mal, mais ça coûte là. Wow. Sérieux.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kuka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
J'ai attendu longtemps ces mots. Ah.
This is it then.
C'est la fin.
A new beginning.
A new beginning.
For a new Sid.
Oula, il y a eu un...
I'll try to live up to the name.
Il y a eu un petit problème sur la capture, mais c'est pas grave, on t'en veut pas le jour.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Oui.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
De toute façon, c'est... Oh, ouais, bien en soin. De toute façon, pas jamais aussi bien que... Oh, bracelet diamant. Non. Ouais. Mais non. Plus de HP, je préfère me plus de défense. Clairement que plus de HP. Et épée sous.
Yeah, that should do ya.
Quoi? Diamond? Quoi? Attends, c'est quoi cette... Ferreux dragon blanc? Mon dieu, qu'est-ce que c'est que cette épée là? Attends, mais je crois que je l'ai pas en fabriqué. Oh putain, si. Fémur de dragon blanc. Ah mais j'ai pas du tout. Ouais. Je suppose que 40 blessures elle l'a pas. Ça va se dropper sur je sais pas où.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Pompo. Évidemment, non, je prends que les
Finished,
pompos,
are you?
Voilà. Papy. On dirait plus un katana qu'une épée. Enfin. C'est une épée bizarre celle que j'ai. En termes de design, je veux dire. Bon, par contre, la diamantine, je sais pas quoi là. Elle a l'air. Mais. Magnifique. En plus des stats fumées, évidemment.
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kuka is dead.
Oh
Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
Oh, les sales gosses. Oh, les sales gosses.
Baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right.
Ok.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Ouais. Alors, on va faire un petit
My
peu
knowledge
d'update.
is yours. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Oh, on développe pas.
You wish to study the tomes?
Étonnant. Étonnant, étonnant. Ah oui, toi t'es qui? Commandant de l'ordre royal des... on le surnomme le cavalier immortel malgré son apparence jeunesse. Le roi Barnabas lui fait entièrement confiance et lui a confié le commandement des troupes. Il a emmené Hugo là. Ouais. Et c'est dessus en prenant, on est pas parlé. Oui, ça je me souviens, ouais. Tout à fait.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Non, y a rien d'autre.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Attends, je lui ai demandé est-ce que les demoiselles ont
Hugo
leur...
Kupka's dead, isn't he? We don't have to live in fear of him anymore.
On sait qu'elle a des nouvelles des deux petites demoiselles à qui elle a fait des robes.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Exactement.
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
Oui, elle envoie
You're right.
Sid.
I should.
Sid! Pardon.
And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Ah. Donc, de nouvelles quêtes.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Justice sera faite. Ouais. Ah, c'est ok. D'accord. Bon,
Always something in there.
On les fera après. Nous allons aller voir ça.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Ouais, c'est la tombe de ton père, là, remettre ton cul.
Displacement stack. Here.
Oh, un bateau.
This is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Ah, et c'est sa fille qui prend... Oh là là, c'est beau.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I was hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Okay, okay.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Ok. Attendez, je reviens 2 secondes. Un bac. Et... ok. On va voir papy. Ah ouais, le mieux c'est de ce côté.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures
En tout cas, le calme après la tempête, hein. C'était une session incroyable.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
C'est cadeau, bro.
Teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
La répute, des sous-sous, de l'XP, c'est ça qui est bon. Et ben écoutez, mais on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. On s'arrête un peu plus tôt. Je trouvais que j'ai la dalle, j'ai les croix, toute cette adrénaline. Ça creuse, voilà, je vais pas vous mentir. En tout cas, ce fut une session incroyable. C'était vraiment trop bien ce soir. Dès 20h30, on se retrouve sur FF14 bien sûr pour recueillir Weekly et tout ça, comme d'habitude. Et puis demain, même heure, même endroit, à 10h pour la suite des aventures sur FF16. C'est juste incroyable, c'est juste trop bien, c'est de la bombe. J'adore ce jeu, quoi, c'est tout simplement. Merci encore à vous. Passez tous un excellent vendredi. Je vous dis à ce soir, sinon à demain matin pour la suite des aventures. Et à très bientôt. Des bisous à vous. Ciao, ciao.